Hello, everyone, and welcome to another Robcast, Revenge of the Nerd podcast, Convention Review Edition. Hey, everybody, it is me, Rob Zucchetto, the zombie portrait inventor, and all-around swell guy, down with the pop culture. And hey, I was at another pop culture convention this past weekend, and here's my review of it. It is Capreol Comic Con. My first Capreol Comic Con. I believe it was the first Capreol Comic Con, if I'm not mistaken. I've never heard of it before, and I barely heard of it this time, so that was not a good sign. I had found out about it actually through a third party, and was kind of anxious to go because I was wanting to go to a con at the end of July. I'd gone to a fantastic con at the beginning of July, which I have already reviewed, and you can see the review right here on my channel. I think it's a couple videos down if you want to check that one out. That was the Steel City Nerd Con. This was the Capreol Comic Con, and I had done conventions with this Pop Culture Canada outfit that is a thing. If you go to their website, you can see they do cons like every weekend everywhere across Ontario, and maybe other places too. I'm not sure. I haven't really checked their roster or their schedule or anything, but yeah, I was surprised they actually did that. So this individual, I think the main organizer, goes literally from town to town every weekend and holds cons. So I guess they had the Capreol Arena this past weekend. They were able to book that, which was great. They had a lot of great vendors in there. Unfortunately, this time I was not able to really walk around the con that much. I was firmly bolted to my table. I did it alone again. It was one of the ones I did alone again. So set up, did the con, tore down and everything. So yes, this was at the Capreol Arena. It was on Saturday, July 30th. Now, the one other thing, caveat to this, was that it was held during a long weekend, which is usually death to a convention, depending. In my experience, the only time I've never seen a con die during a long weekend was the Steel City Nerd Con. That one thrived. And actually, so did this one. This one was incredible. So this Capreol Comic Con was put on by Pop Culture Canada. I had some dealings with them in the past, this outfit in the past, to mixed results, and right away, as I walked into the venue, it was a very much come as you are attitude. There was you didn't have a langolier, whatever whatever those things you put around your neck are. I don't know what they're called. I think they're langoliers, but that could be a Stephen King horror story or movie or something. I don't know. Anyway, or you didn't get a badge or like a wrist thing or anything like that. So you just came in and you were assigned a table. Now I talked to the organizer prior and said, man, I really need a wall behind me because I have a giant banner I paid a lot of money for, and it's integral to my display, and you can see it from space, and I have to put it up. So as soon as I walked in and was shown where I was supposed to be tabled at, there was no wall behind me. So I thought, wow, great, off to a good start. Literally I was just put like opposite the side of the rink. So basically this is arena with a hockey rink sort of thing, and everything was taking place on the rink, where the rink would be. Like many other cons I've been to, many other cons, the same setup. Fantastic setup. There's nothing wrong with that. It's fantastic. It's really good. Allows a lot of people to come in and tour the whole thing. So this was okay. So everything was rectified. I did my setup and everything. There was a sort of a Barracuda banner kind of stopping people from venturing towards my table, which I thought was troubling at first, but thankfully that was circumvented by the fact that the bouncy houses and all the things that the kids were playing on were just past me. So while parents were watching their kids and looking after their kids playing in the bouncy houses and all the little things that they had, all the little things set up, they came to my table, so thank goodness. So I mean, from my experience, it's very hard to speak for others. I don't know, like I had a very unique experience there. Like there was a lot of things, there was things against me and for me, so they kind of canceled out, thankfully. I did very well. Personally, myself, the convention was only from 10 to 3, which I actually liked. I loved that short, sweet, in and out thing. Come in, the fans come in, they get to experience the things very quickly. But I mean, for goodness sakes, I mean, you're in a rink. You've got what? How many hours? 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm sorry, 10 to 3, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3. You got 5 hours. 5 hours to tour the whole thing. That's more than enough, right? So get in, buy your things, go check out all the things, and have a great time. So I personally love that. I really dislike 2-day cons. I like, unless there's something huge going on the next day that sort of requires your presence there, brings more and different fans in, then that's better. Or that's not that to me is not as great. Rather, I like the short and sweet con myself. This one was a half hour away, about half hour, 45 minutes away from my home. I don't know if other people came in from other places. I didn't get that feeling. I think everyone was fairly local, but I did notice there was a lot of local people that should have kind of been there, vendors that kind of should have been there that weren't there. There was the Gory Hole, which is a horror store, like a specific horror store here in Sudbury, which is fantastic. I kind of thought maybe they would have been there. Comics North and Hidden Games. I thought they would be there too, and it was kind of weird that they weren't there. I don't know what was behind that, but even like I said, for myself, I didn't really know about it. Through any other, like I kind of knew about it through back channels. So I kind of made a play to get involved in it, and it wasn't easy. It took a while for that to happen. So I'm not sure. I think maybe the organization could be streamlined a little bit. I think that it was kind of like. It seems to me that it's almost too quick and dirty, but that's my opinion. That's only my opinion. I'm not here to basically say bad things or good things about a con based on anything else than what I see and what I experience for myself. If somebody gives me information firsthand about what their experience was, then so be it. That to me is that's valid information. Like I said, unfortunately, this time I really didn't talk to many people other than one other vendor who said he did okay. So I don't know what okay means entirely to people. It varies, right? But he seemed happy, and I mean, really, that's what all that counts. That's the whole. That's everything. Everything is based on how happy you are with the results. So I mean, if you're happy, I'm happy for you. Like I said, I did very well for myself. I think because despite the fact that there was a few roadblocks for me, it turned out that I was in a pretty good position where I was. Which location, man, like. That could make or break you at a con too. So if you didn't do well at a con for some reason, it might have been that. It might have been the fact that you were not put in a great location, because that happens. So no, but this was okay. Like I said, the short con was really beneficial to me. I really loved that. I was still wiped out at the end of the day. and I had my, you know, regular con hangover yesterday, and the con hangover has nothing to do with alcohol. It has everything to do with just being wiped out. I'm on from the moment I set up, from the first person I see to when I tear down, and even after that. So yeah, but I would say it was a fairly good con for me. I think it could have been organized a lot better. I don't know what kind of advertising budget they put into it. I heard a lot of people didn't know about it, but I'll tell you one thing. I think the thing that really saved it, honestly, in my opinion, was the fact that it was held during Capreol days, which was this huge celebration in the city, or in the town. Which I walked around, sorry, I didn't walk around. I ended up driving around after the con, and the streets were packed with people. People were walking around having great times, and there was events going on and displays and all kinds of things, and like people were just out in force, and I think that's what really saved the con. In my honest opinion, and again, I'm not trying to disparage anyone's efforts or anything, in my honest opinion, I think that if it hadn't have been held during the Capreol days, you know, celebration, it would not have been as successful, and especially on a weekend. And I mean, again, you know, holding on a weekend is not a bad thing if you have no choice, because sometimes you just have no choice. Things get booked, and you have to book things on a long weekend. You know, and there are varying results when that happens. But this one was very good, and I would like to do it again if it happens. I don't know because it seemed to me like a one-shot deal. I don't know if they're going to do it next year, but if they do, I'd like to go back. I had a great time. I had a great time with the fans. The fans were fantastic. There was true electricity in the air, and I mean, I really mean that when I say that, you know, you feel the electricity in the air. You really can, and you can sense that the fans are excited to be there. People are excited to engage, and it's wonderful. And this was definitely one of those. Conventions. So, guys, there is my quick and dirty report. Sorry, I stumbled upon some of my delivery there, but you know, I like to keep things fresh in my mind. That's why I did it. That's why I'm doing this shortly after the con, and I have a lot of stuff to say and a lot of stuff to get out. So that's the long and short of it. Now, I just wanted to say that if you guys, I've done a million cons, man, of varying sizes and shapes and degrees and whatever. If you guys would love to for me to do a video on how to do well at cons, or how to manage being at conventions, and what do's and don'ts of being at conventions, what to bring, what not to bring, things like that, just general convention advice, let me know in the comment section below. I would love to do that for you guys, and give you some really behind the scenes inside information. I've been in the trenches for years, man, and I really love it, and I love it for reasons, man. The reasons I love it are varied, and I can tell you all about those things, and a lot of those things you have to make on your own. There's decisions you have to make about how to be at a convention and how to do well at a convention. So if you guys would like me to do that, please leave your comments in the comment section below. Please thumbs up this video. That would be so awesome, guys, if you could do that, and subscribe to my channel. I would love that. I could do more videos. I just need very little motivation to do that. I'm always very excited to do things for fans and for you guys out there. So please engage. Okay, I'm gonna wrap it up for now. Thanks for watching. Thank you for thumbs up, and thank you for subscribing. And I'll see you next time. And I think the next time I see you, I will have a gigantic Lego structure, the likes of which you have never seen displayed in my next video. So stay tuned for that. Love you guys. Best wishes, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.